I'd like to give you your faith moment for the day. I was driving yesterday, going about, thinking about faith. And I thought, what is faith like unto? And then I thought, I know what faith is like unto. Faith is like unto what I went and bought. This is called a compass. Faith is like unto a compass. In this regard, God already is doing all the things He's doing. It's not that we need to have faith to get God to go do something. He's just like electromagnetism, everywhere present and always doing something. The problem isn't the fact that He's not doing something and that our faith somehow gets Him to do something. Rather, instead, faith is more like a compass. It allows us to turn and find true north. It is up to us to see which way we're traveling. We have to allow our heart to act like a compass and say, okay, I'm going to put myself in a place to believe. I'm going to put myself in a place to receive. I'm going to put myself in a place to be in tune. Do you know that birds fly south by electromagnetic fields? Coupled with where the sun is, coupled with what time of season it is, coupled with their own natural instincts, coupled with an instinct that God put in them, so they get there. They have 7 different directive abilities that get them to where they're going. I know because I watched the special on it. People actually try to make them not feel electromagnetic pulse and blind them from the sun and see where they flew. They really have 7 different ways that they finally get themselves there. We have a compass of our own that God gave us. When we got born again, He put something inside of us that knows how to turn to true north, that knows how to align where we're traveling. When He says, I need you heading south, and He wants you to believe something, you got to learn how to turn. You're the compass. You're the one that's changing. It's not God that's changing. He hasn't changed at all. He's still doing what He's doing and being what He's being. So I had to just go get myself a compass to remind myself that I'm a compass. And whatever I do, if it looks like I'm spinning a little bit, it's okay. I looked at 7 different compasses yesterday. 5 different compasses yesterday. One of them had a really big wheel. I almost brought you that one to look at. Man, that thing was delicate. Barely tilted the wrong way, and it's all off kilter, and it can't quite align itself. Got to get it just level. Then you got to turn it gently. Then you got to get it to line up between the posts. This is faith. This is exactly what faith is. We are constantly moving our beliefs, moving our perceptions, changing ourselves to be in line with north, to determine what our direction is. And so I went and bought this compass as a reminder to myself, and along with that I noticed, just like in the infomercials, not only do you have a compass, but it also turns out God has installed a magnifying glass inside you that allows you to see things that you wouldn't normally see with the ordinary eye. Faith is like that too, you know. It allows you to look into the Spirit and see things you couldn't see with your natural man's eyes. You have to be given a special spirit eye. You have to be able to perceive in the Spirit. But not only that, God also very generously gave me a mirror. And the mirror allows me to look and make sure that, well, you know, the things I have to make sure. But you know what else it is? It's a reflector mirror. It's intended for being able to signal people in the dark when they drive up and you need help. You can go like this and flash it on their beams, and then it'll bounce a light, and people see this little flickery response light. It's called a response mirror, or a reflector mirror. I thought that was kind of cool, hiding inside my compass. I thought, okay, I get it. I get to check myself periodically, but I can't stare too much because it's a pretty small mirror. My faith is going to look and say, yeah, okay, that's right, man. And this is going to be my signal, and this is going to be my measuring rod. And then, not only that, this particular tool I also noticed had a thermometer in it. I thought, yeah, now that's appropriate. Faith is very much like a thermometer. We'll just check this temperature in here for a little while. How's the old heart doing, you know? How's the temperature in here? Are we like ice cold before the Lord? Or are we dropping in chill factor? Or are we keeping ourselves nice and hot? We don't want to end up lukewarm, do we? We want to be hot. Hot. Really hot. Not lukewarm. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Well, there's also a nice handy little light, just for fun. You know, every now and then you need to let, oh, I'm sorry, that probably was disturbing to the natural man. And last of all, it came with something that I had to laugh at. We do have to summon God on occasion with our faith, so that He will show up and say, oh, let me show you how to use that. Sometimes we need guidance from our camp counselor, as it were, from our coach, from our leader of the wilderness driving caravan going across the mountainside, because that's where we're going and we don't like this trip anyway. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Faith is a compass. Faith is a tool. Faith is what God's put in you to grow and to change. And as long as you can do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, you'll be okay. Just keep walking.